Welcome to the introduction of the Industrial Heating Control System HCS. In this video we show you the creation and integration of an HCS in TIA portal. Let's start with the project. In the Devices and Networks view, we find our HCS system in the hardware catalog. We select the 4200 system and can simply drag it into the network view, just like our CPU. Note the firmware version, which must match the hardware used. By double-clicking, we can now configure the HCS and add the power output modules, called POMs, and peripheral modules, DPMs, according to the existing hardware. Disable phases that may not be connected to the POMs. Afterwards, we can connect the CPU to the HCS and assign the device name. The hardware is completely configured now and can be compiled and loaded into the device. Next, we integrate the library with the HCS program blocks. The block library is downloaded from the Siemens Industry Online Support portal and saved locally, unpacked and opened in the global library. The modules for communication and control are located in the Types folder under Control and Diag. Select the entire folder and drag it into the program blocks. Also mark the folder under Master Copies and drag it into the program blocks, into the PLC data types, and into the watch tables. The elements are assigned correctly. The control function block is called in the main OB1. Drag it into OB1 and generate an instance data block for the FB. Then interconnect the interface parameters according to the specification. The FB Diag82 is called in the Diagnostics Alarm OB82, Diagnostic Error Interrupt, and the FC Diag86 is called up in the Module Failure OB86. To do this, we insert new organization blocks. The corresponding numbers are grayed out when selecting the OBs. Drag the corresponding blocks into the new OBs and connect them again as specified. To identify the communication partner, the config data block must be parameterized accordingly. Open the I/O data in data structure. Enter the hardware ID of the I/O device here. You can find these under Properties System Constants if you select HCS in the network view. Load the project into your CPU. Let's get to the operation. The HCS is controlled via the watch table put and watch table get watch tables. Start the CPU and activate the Watch All button. The control heating on bit can be used to switch the HCS on and off. The heating mode is displayed in the watch table get under CIM information. Any channel errors that occur are also displayed here. Reset the control heating on bit. To prevent unconnected power outputs from being diagnosed as defective when the heating system is switched on, they are deactivated in the watch table put watch table. This works via the acyclic datasets. Select the area in the put table you want to change. In our case, the dataset is 152. Set all channels whose diagnostics you want to disable to true. Set the variable control DSNum to the dataset number 152 and set the bit control write data. Reset this bit. The transmission of acyclic data takes place with a positive edge. The data records can be read out in the same way. Set the variable control DSNum in the get table to the number of the dataset to be read. Reset the bit control read data and then back again. To control all active channels, the HCS is switched on again. Use the cyclic data POM variables to set the power outputs to a value between 0 and 100%. The actual values of the controlled power output channels of the POM are displayed in the watch table get watch table. With this, we have successfully controlled our heating elements.
Siemens. Ingenuity for life.